Aloha. Welcome to Church of the Holy Cross, United Church of Christ in Hilo, Hawaii, on this fourth Friday of January, the time for a community concert. My name's Eric Anderson. I'll be here for the next hour with some familiar songs and some that might be new to you, and, well, possibly a few that you've heard before but don't remember all that well. Doesn't matter. You're invited to listen and enjoy, to hum and sing along, and basically just to end your week with an hour of live music. So glad that you could be with me. Now, I don't know if you can hear it through the microphones, but we do, in fact, have some rain coming down, and a few minutes ago there was even the rumble of thunder. So if the stream goes down, we'll blame it on the weather. We did actually have a problem earlier this week where one of the pieces of equipment that we use froze, and that interrupted the stream on Wednesday's live song performance. At this point, all the equipment has been running for rather longer than it was running on Wednesday, so I'm hoping that it will make it through the next hour. But if something happens, my apologies, and we'll try and see if we can't fix it for Sunday. However, we are here. Things do appear to be working, and so therefore we're going to start. And we always start with the same song, This Little Light. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around the world, all around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, all around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Now I'm gonna sing this one as here in Hilo Town. If you are somewhere else, well, let your voice match where you are. There we go. Here in Hilo Town, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, here in Hilo Town, I'm gonna let it shine. Here in Hilo Town, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And are we gonna hide it under a bushel? No. Hide it under a bushel? No. We've gotta let it shine. Oh, hide it under a bushel? No. We gotta let it shine. Hide it under a bushel? No. We've all gotta let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. And are we gonna let anybody blow it out? Absolutely not. Won't let anybody blow it out. We gotta let it shine. Oh, won't let anybody blow it out. We gotta let it shine. Won't let anybody blow it out. We've all gotta let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. Well, we've got our lights shining, and that means we are on our way. I couldn't quite resist the, well, This is Rise and Shine, so, you know, this little light, I'm going to let it shine. Now we're going to be Rise and Shine, and yeah, probably enough to say about that. The Lord said to Noah, there's going to be a floody, floody. The Lord said to Noah, gonna be a floody, floody. Get my children out of the muddy, muddy children of the Lord. So rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Children of the Lord. Noah, he built him an arky, Noah, he built him an arky, built it out of hickory, barky, children of the Lord. So rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Children of the Lord. Animals, they came in by twosies. Animals, they came in by twosies. Elephants and kangaroos, children of the Lord. So rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Children of the Lord. Rained and rained for 40 days, rained and rained for 40 days, nearly drove those animals crazy, children of the Lord. So rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Children of the Lord. The sun came out, dried up the landy. The sun came out, it dried up the landy. Everything was fine and dandy, children of the Lord. So rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Children of the Lord. The animals, they came out by threesies. Animals, they came out by threesies. Guess they learned about those birds and beesies, children of the Lord. So rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Children of the Lord. Now this is the end of my story. This is the end of my story. Everything is hunky-dory, children of the Lord. So rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Children of the Lord. Oh, rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Children of the Lord. Now, more and more meetings in the church world are taking place, in rooms with actual people physically present to one another. But here in Hawaii, where Meetings frequently require an airplane flight. We are still holding a lot of our meetings using video conferencing systems. And, well, that makes this song still relevant. I woke up this morning with a sense of dread. I woke up this morning with earphones on my head. It's gonna be another day of Skype and Zoom ahead. So I'm singing the blues of cameras and of mics. I logged in on FaceTime. Why was everybody else on Skype? There's Google Hangouts and Facebook Live, and every one of them is giving me the teleconference blues. I logged into the meeting. What did I see? Of unknown faces staring back at me. Whoa, quick check the email. It's on me. I'm not on till 3. So I'm singing the blues of cameras and of mics. I logged in on FaceTime. Why is everybody on Skype? There's Google Meetings, Facebook Live, and every one of them is giving me the teleconference blues. The upper right hand corner, that's the one no one can hear. In the center on the left, that one's sneaking a beer. As the meeting closes comes the word from my leader. Anybody catch that? Why did they just freeze? Uh-oh. Does anybody know what this meeting is actually about? Yes, I'm singing the blues of cameras and of mics. I'm on Facebook. Everybody else is on Skype. Google Hangouts, Facebook Live, and every last one of them has given me the teleconference blues. The teleconference blues. The teleconference blues. An anthem for our time. Oh, this is more of a romantic song. In a funny kind of way. You ought to see my Cindy, she lives away down south. She's so sweet, the honeybees swarm around her mouth. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home, I say. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. First I see my Cindy, she was standing in the door, shoes and stockings in her hand, her feet all over the floor. She took me to her parlor, she cooled me with her fan. She said I was the prettiest thing in the shape of mortal man. Oh, get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. I say, get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Well, she kissed me and she hugged me, she called me sugar plum. When she put her arms around me, Lord, I thought my time had come. Cindy got religion, she'd had it once before. When she heard my old guitar, she was the first one on the floor. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. I say, get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. I wish I had a needle as fine as I could sew. I'd tie that girl to my coattails and down the road I'd go. I wish I was an apple hanging on a tree. Then every time that Cindy passed, she'd take a bite of me. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. I say, get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Oh, Cindy in the springtime, Cindy in the fall. If I can't have my own Cindy, I'll have the girl at all. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. I say, get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Get along home, Cindy, Cindy, get along home. I say, get along home, Cindy, Cindy, I'll marry you someday. Oh, a song about infatuation and imagination of the future. This is a song about what happens sometimes when the relationship has blossomed and flourished, and yet still the future is not what you think it might be. This is one of those songs we sing a lot, or pretty much every time at these community concerts. In a cavern, in a canyon, excavating for a mine, dwelt a miner, 49er, and his daughter Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Light she was, and like a fairy, and her shoes were number 9. Herring boxes without topses, sandals were for Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Drove she ducklings to the water every morning just at 9. Stubbed a toe against a splinter, fell into the foaming brine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Ruby lips above the water, blowing bubbles soft and fine. But alas, I was no swimmer, so I lost my Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. In a churchyard near the canyon, where the myrtles doth entwine, there were rosies and other posies, fertilized by Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Then the miner, 49er, soon began to peak and pine, thought he ought and his daughter, now he's with his Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. In my dreams she still doth haunt me, robed with garments soaked in brine. Though in life I used to hug her, now she's dead, I draw the line. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Now ye Boy Scouts and ye Girl Scouts, keep this tragic tale of mine. Artificial respiration could have saved my Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. How I missed her, how I missed her, how I missed my Clementine, till I kissed her little sister and forgot my Clementine. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Ah, yes. This is a somewhat sweeter song about the course of love. It's called The Riddle Song. I gave my love a cherry that had no stone. I gave my love a chicken that had no bone. I gave my love a story that had no end. I gave my love a baby with no crying. Can there be a cherry that has no stone? How can there be a chicken that has no bone? How can there be a story that has no end? How can there be a baby with no crying? I gave my cherry. A cherry when it's blooming, it has no stone. A chicken when it's pippin', it has no bone. A story when it's written, it has no end. And a baby when it's sleeping does no crying. I gave my love a cherry. A cherry. A cherry when it's blooming has no stone. A chicken when it's pippin', it has no bone. A story of I love you has no end. A baby when it's sleeping was no crying. I gave my love, I gave my love. Cherry, cherry, a cherry, a cherry. The riddle song. And this one's much more of a dance number. Oh, skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling. Oh, loo, loo, skip to my loo, 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 skip to my loo, 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 skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling. Fly in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe, fly in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe, fly in the buttermilk shoe, fly shoe. Take to my loo, my darling. There's a little red wagon, painted blue. There's a little red wagon, painted blue. There's a little red wagon, I'll paint it blue. Skip to my loo, my darling. Oh, loo, loo. Skip to my loo, loo, loo. Skip to my loo, loo, loo. Skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling. Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Skip to my loo, my darling. I'll get another as pretty as you. I'll get another as pretty as you. I'll get another as pretty as you. Skip to my loo, my darling. Oh, loo, loo. Skip to my loo, loo, loo. Skip to my loo, loo, loo. Skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling. Can't get a red bird, a jaybird will do. Can't get a red bird, a jaybird will do. Can't get a red bird, a jaybird will do. Skip to my loo, my darling. The cat's in the cream jar, ooh, ooh, ooh. The cat's in the cream jar, ooh, ooh, ooh. The cat's in the cream jar, ooh, ooh, ooh. Skip to my loo, my darling. Loo, loo. Skip to my loo, loo, loo. Skip to my loo, loo, loo. Skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling. Skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip, skip, skip to my loo, skip to my loo, my darling. Oh, rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham, rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham, rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham, oh, rock of my soul. When I went down to the valley to pray, oh, rock of my soul got happy and it stayed all day, oh, rock of my soul. Rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham, rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham, rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham, oh, rock of my soul. When I was a mourner just like you, oh, rock of my soul, I mourned and mourned till I come through, oh, rock of my soul. Rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham, rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham, rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham, oh, rock of my soul. So high, can't get over it, so low, can't get under it, so wide, can't get around it, gotta go through the door. Rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham, rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham, rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham, oh, rock of my soul, oh, rock of my soul, oh, rock of my soul. That's another classic. That's another classic. This is not old enough to be a classic. I, in fact, wrote it just this past October, and for some reason it has been in my head all this week. And since it's been in my head, I guess I decided it's got to be in your heads as well. The song's called Take the Labyrinth Road. Twisting, turning, pass from without to within, over gravel, soil, and roots. Let the time begin for a journey of the soul, from brokenness to wholeness of the spirit. Come, take the labyrinth road. The journey curves about in the world and in the heart. The ground below is rough, or it's smoothed by art. Moving body, moving the soul, from brokenness to wholeness of the spirit. Come, take the labyrinth road. No promises on the way for insight or inspiration. The time to step away for peaceful contemplation. A journey of the soul, from brokenness to wholeness of the spirit. Come, take the labyrinth road. Just a journey of the soul, from brokenness to wholeness of the spirit. Come, take the labyrinth road. Take the labyrinth road. This is what I sing at these concerts fairly often because I just love both the melody to the song and the accompaniment. And no, it's not Waily Waily. It's also somewhat awkward to get the capo to work. I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. There's no sickness, no toil or danger in that bright world to which I go. I'm going there to meet my Father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I know dark clouds will gather round me. I know my way is steep and rough, but beauteous fields lie just beyond me, where souls redeemed a vigil keep. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm just a going over Jordan. I'm just a going over home. I want to wear a crown of glory when I get home to that bright land. I want to shout salvation's story in concert with that blood-washed hand. I'm going there to meet my Savior, to sing God's praises evermore. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. Wayfaring stranger. This is another one of mine. This one's been around for quite a while. It comes from those days when I lived in Connecticut, and I would take the train from New Haven into New York City. And along the way, look at the backs of the old factories with the tracks that used to deliver supplies and pick up finished goods. And one day, behind a long abandoned factory, I happened to see an old flat car that had broken in the center and collapsed on the tracks. And that became this song, Broken Back Flat Car. Riding the rails to the city along the Connecticut shore, I passed by the backs of the strip malls that I'd seen so often before, when amidst these cathedrals of retail, whose convents gleamed in the sun, a sight flashed itself on my memory, though gone just as it had begun. Just a broken back flat car collapsed on the rails behind a derelict factory. Relics of industries failed, fled and gone. Mills working silver and wool. Once that old factory was humming, and along all the streams of the state, men gathered fibers and minerals. With labor they earned what they ate, and the rails sang with comings and goings to take finished goods to the stores that kept all the great mill wheels turning and kept hunger's wrath from the doors. Now a broken back flat car's collapsed on the rails behind a derelict factory. Relics of industries failed, fled and gone. mills working wire, brass and thread, and the skies were blackened by coal smoke, and the rivers ran poisoned in flood, and the great wheels were tended by children who oiled the machinery with their blood. Now the factory stands in mute witness to industry's glory and shame. The work gone to North Carolina, where capital thrives just the same, and on across sea lanes and borders to ever new women and men. Well, the gold piles high in the mansions, and you and I ask once again, are we broken back flat cars collapsed on the rails behind a derelict factory? Relics of industries failed, fled and gone, or hard-working women and men? Are we broken back flat cars collapsed on the rails behind a derelict factory? Mere relics of industries failed, fled and gone, or hard-working women and men? Broken back flat car. And this is the song that everybody knows. I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw that hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home away Charles Gabriel. And this one is more about, I don't know, I sing about wisdom a lot, mostly hoping that we'll find it someday. And this one comes from the classrooms of children. Gold Stars. Gold stars gleaming on the classroom wall, each star a story above the chatter. Gold stars available to all for doing the things that matter. Robbie cleaned up, Emily helped, Mariko comforted when Tyrone wept, Momi shared, Angelo dared to swing the swings even though he was scared. Adults reward violence, greed, and lies. Why is it only the children are wise? A child who shares receives a star. An adult who shares is called a nitwit. A child could lead us far to doing the things that are fit. Robbie cleaned up, Emily helped, Mariko comforted when Tyrone wept. Oh, Momi shared, Angelo dared to swing the swings even though he was scared. Adults reward violence, greed, and lies. Why is it only the children are wise? Gold goes now not to grace but to greed. Power resides with those who demean. Gold stars, could they not feed the quest to do what redeems? Robbie cleaned up, Emily helped, Mariko comforted when Tyrone wept. Momi shared, Angelo dared to swing the swings even though he was scared. Adults reward violence, greed, and lies. Why is it? Adults reward violence, greed, and lies. Why is it only the children are wise? I should clarify just a little bit. My office is next to a preschool classroom, and I am quite familiar with the failings of 4-year-olds. Lots of shouting, lots of tears, and lots of instructions from the teacher in a do-it-now voice. The difference between adults and children is not wisdom necessarily, it's that children are held accountable for wisdom, and adults are not. This is Robert Navagine's great song, Ekolo Mea Nui, Three Greatest Things. Ekolo mea nui makahonua, o kama na o io, kama na o lana. A me ke aloha kai oe a e, po mai ka hina mea a pau. Po mai ka hina mea a pau. E na makua na keiki na mamo a yuda me pelaima. E pa kamanao I ka pono I oe age, po mai ka hina mea a pau. Po mai ka hina mea a pau. Po mai ka hina mea a pau. And that brings us to the closing song for tonight's community concert. As far as I can tell, the stream is still up. That's good news. And hopefully I've remembered to turn on the microphones throughout it all. Our closing song is the same one that we do at pretty much all of the community concerts that aren't in December. It is that great love song to the Aina, to the land, to the Moku, to the islands. Hawaii Aloha. E Hawaii ku one hanaue, Well, that is our community concert for this evening, and looks as if the stream stayed up. I hope that I find out that's true when I check it out a little later on. Coming up this Sunday, we have worship here in person in the sanctuary of Church of the Holy Cross, and also streaming live over the internet at holycrosshilo.com. Next Wednesday, I'll be back here in this same chair at 11 a.m. with a single song from Church of the Holy Cross, and it'll be a couple of weeks until the next community concert on the second Friday of February. Well, until we meet again in the real world or in this virtual one, until that time, be well, Be joyful. Let there be a song in your soul. Aloha.